Is calling 2025 CR 003825 and 2020.
And right here, before things even get rolling, notice how the judge zeroes in on the misreporting. In probation world, disappearing is basically the cardinal sin. If you ghost probation, they assume you're avoiding arrest or up to something worse. Stakes are already high before anyone even sits down.
5 CR 003824. State versus Christopher Anthony Mazuka Garcia. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
For the defense?
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Masuko Garcia.
And are you Mr. Mazuka Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the documents in each of those cause number entitled motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision and First Amendment motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And in the cause number ending in 24, are you the same Christopher Anthony Mazuka Garcia who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2020-25 CR 003824 for the offense of assault peace officer judge on July 8th, 2025 for a period of 3 years?
And it was an attempted attempt to commit peace officer judge, I believe.
All right, so this is incorrect. All right, the motions to revoke the charge is incorrect. And let me see. And it's in each motion, it's not listed appropriately. Are there any motions to change assault peace officer to attempted assault? Any
No.
objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, so in each of the cause numbers, 2025 CR 003825 and 2025 CR 003824, are you the same Christopher Anthony Mazuka Garcia who was placed on deferred adjudication for the offense of attempted assault of a peace officer or judge on July 8th, 2025 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state. And are you proceeding on the same violation in each cause number? All right, you may proceed.
Violating condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Christopher Anthony Mazuka Garcia did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of August and September 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
And how do you plead to how do you plead to that in each motion?
Your Honor.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Christopher Anthony Mazuka Garcia did then and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of October 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that?
True, Your Honor.
And that's true in each motion?
Yes.
Is that true in each motion?
Yes.
All right.
State will waive the remaining.
Any objections?
No objection, Judge.
All right. In each cause number, did you understand by pleading true to violations 4 and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison in each cause number and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to
Pause for a second. This is where the courtroom tension quietly spikes. The defendant just pled true to violations in both motions. Legally, that's an admission that could open the door to 10 years behind bars per case. Imagine standing there knowing one wrong word could shift your entire future. It's the kind of moment where judges decide whether to crush someone or coach them.
violations 4 and 4?
Yes, Your Honor.
In each motion, the court will find violations 4 and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, but the recommended agreement from the parties is to deny state's motion, alter and amend to add conditions at the top with next, continue on probation, and then we will TIC the new burglary of the building and then have the misdemeanor.
Okay.
That is our understanding as well, Judge.
And what is the felony?
The number is going to be 2025 PF 43911.
And counsel, the misdemeanor, when will that be taken care of?
We can get that taken care of by next week, Judge. I think
Okay.
by tomorrow will probably be a little bit late notice, but next week we'll be able to, next week's Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
I believe, Judge, just to say confidently, I think the week after Thanksgiving, that week of December, the first week of December, we can definitely get that in.
All right. And probation, is this your recommendation?
Yes, Judge.
All right. You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
It's Christopher Antonio Rizzo Garcia.
All right. And where have you been? Why haven't you been reporting?
My grandpa died and I got into a tough time. My mom got cancer. She went to the hospital and it became too much for me to be at home alone with my dad.
Hmm.
We got into an altercation and so I removed myself from the situation given that I had assault charges. I didn't want to end it, so I had been staying with a friend, but only like at night, not during the day or anything. During the day he goes to work, so I wasn't able to be there. So I was with my girlfriend, really just around in the streets, not really doing much. We spent a lot of time at the park, just just talking about our future, what we wanted to do. I was actually doing really good at it. Already started employment. I was helping out right now doing lawns. We were mowing lawns and we already had started doing to so she was going to the NNA meetings and I was starting to join her out of volunteer because I knew I was supposed to be going to something, but I didn't understand how to get to where I needed to go or how I was gonna go about trying to do my probation. I went to my orientation, but upon leaving my parents' house, I lost my paperwork. I was just confused and scared of what to do. I thought I was gonna go back to jail immediately as soon as I went in. I know I didn't go about it the right way. I just want help. I want to get back on the right track again. I want to get back to work, and I want to get back to my girl. I have substance abuse issues. I've been working on it, and she's been a rock with me on that. Like we've been pushing each other further and further. I fully want to stop using completely. I don't want that to be a part of my life or my future. I know I'm changing from a boy to a man, and I'm trying my hardest. I really just want help more.
Okay. All right. This is what the court will do. The court will follow your agreement, deny the motion, alter and amend conditions, take into consideration 2025 PF 43911. There's to be TAP evaluation in custody, follow the recommendations, mental health evaluation. And let's do a referral to felony drug court. I know they're at capacity, but at some point in time, maybe they'll have room for him.
Do you want that felony drug court eval to be completed after the tap?
Yes.
That's cool.
The felony drug court is a program. It's very intensive, but it'll help you if there's.
This right here is a huge turning point. The judge isn't just lecturing. She's offering a lifeline, felony drug court. And if you've never heard of it, it's basically rehab meets boot camp meets second chance. High pressure, zero excuses, but massive support. For someone spiraling between homelessness, grief, and substance use, this is a justice system saying, prove you want better and we'll meet you halfway.
Mental health issues. It will help you with housing. It'll help you with employment, and it'll help you with any type of drug addictions. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So there's to be no residing in households with minors. And probation, if you can help him with resources for employment and housing. Is there anything else that you need?
I wanna. Already can help doing no, but I think you're thorough with what you're doing for me. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so here's, we can go off the record. Here's the thing about this court. When you're on probation, one of the worst things that you can do is just disappear. If you have an issue, just let probation know about it. If they feel like they're not addressing it,
How would I do that if I?
they have contact information for you. If for some reason you can't get in contact with him, that with him or her, you can always come back to the court. I'm always here.
So I would just come to this courthouse and then say.
Yes, but first, you need to try getting in contact with your probation officer, okay? But coming to the courthouse,
I don't even
I'm-
know who my probation officer is.
all right, they're gonna make sure you know. And here's the other thing. We're only here Monday through Fridays, okay? Saturday, Sunday, I'm not here. If I'm here on Saturday or Sunday, that's not good.
You're working too hard at that point, Judge.
Yes.
No, you are a very hardworking judge.
All right, thank you. Is there anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you for being so thorough, for allowing him this opportunity.